I'm still trying to make sense of this crazy election, and no, I don't know how it's going to turn out. Am I confident that there was fraud? Yes. But can we prove it? And can we prove it also within the time limit? There's a clock ticking, as we all know, on this. But I'm thinking back to the election itself and trying to account for the very bizarre way in which this election was fought really on both sides. Looking back, it's almost weird that the Democrats appear hardly to have campaigned at all. Biden was not only holed up, but showed virtually no interest in campaigning. We hardly saw Kamala Harris either.
Over the past 6 weeks, Joe Biden has been running his presidential campaign from his basement.
So looking back, it's almost as if the Republicans focused obsessively on the campaign rallies, campaign ads, organizing this and organizing that, while the Democrats focused on the election. In other words, the Democrats focused on, let's litigate to make sure we get those mail-in ballots out. Let's organize the counting of the ballots so that we are basically in control of the system, particularly in the swing states. Let's erect the right kinds of barricades. Let's employ an army of lawyers to anticipate potential court challenges, so we'll be ready when it comes to that. Now, the irony is that Trump, very early on, seemed very aware that there was a problem with the election counting.
We have to be very careful with the ballots. The ballots, that's a whole big scam. We want to make sure the election is honest, and I'm not sure that it can be.
That there was a sort of vote rigging project underway. And yet I'm not sure what the Republicans did to anticipate that. Where was our army of lawyers? Where was all our lawsuits calling for poll watchers and people to be no more than 6 feet away and signature verification and all the things we're talking about now?
I don't work here! Move your hand! You guys are here to uphold the law, correct? Including the election?
We focused on the campaign and they focused on the election. Now the question is, did they do shenanigans? I'm pretty confident they did. Will they get away with it? I certainly hope not.